said I got this, none of this radio pop shit. I dropped this, turning back the clock to rock shit. I cop it, said knock knock, I'm on this. I'm hot bitch, like a hot bitch, it's tough. I lock in, I got this, radio drop this. Try shit, just watch this, I fucking promise. So lit, do not miss your chance to cop this. Will you capture it, or just let it slip? Oh shit, I wanna be in, cause my rap is tight. Don't really, they just give a fuck that I ain't black and white. I'm not anyone else, man, I'm one of a kind. So sit back, relax, and listen one more time. I said I got this, none of this radio pop shit. I dropped this, turning back the clock to rock shit. I cop it, said knock knock, I'm on this. I'm hot bitch, like a hot bitch, the top lit. I said I got this, none of this radio pop shit. I dropped this, turning back the clock to rock shit. I cop it, said knock knock, I'm on this. I'm hot bitch, like a hot bitch, the top lit. I love the girls that fuck with my music. Getting referrals from the girls, love to booze it. Party and lose it, that's the life I'm choosing. Not losing, that's my 2 cents, so use it. You know I'm back, as a matter of fact. I'm better than ever, never been better. I know that, I wrote that. Sipping on some coke and no jack. Quit staring, bitch, and take a pic. Go that, I'm threatening the game, cause money and fame, they don't affect my brain. It's fucking all the same. I'm sick of hearing about these Insta names with Insta fame. Take a pic, sick, you're lame. A quick fix to shame. You lick dick for fame. A thick chick is lame. A chick picked too late. I think I've gone insane. I think I've lost my brain. And honestly, I'm a motherfucking novelty. I said I got this, none of this radio pop shit. I dropped this, turning back the clock to rock shit. I cop it, said knock knock, I'm on this. I'm hot bitch, like a hot bitch, the top lit. And I got this, none of this radio pop shit. I dropped this, turning back the clock to rock shit. I cop it, said knock knock, I'm on this. I'm hot bitch, like a hot bitch, the top lit.
You know how fast you were going?
What? How fast you were going?
I don't know. 10?
8.
Be advised, this is an explicit podcast. If you're easily offended, get your panties twisted into a knot. Leave now. Run to your safe space. Get your little cloth for your tears. All the opinions expressed on this podcast are those of the host and his guest and do not reflect the opinions of any local or government agency. Welcome, Motor Cop Chronicles podcast, extra Louisiana Crime number 4, because it's got a lot of crime going on in Louisiana for some reason. Guess we just think we're Chicago or something. So, hope everybody had a good weekend. You know, always a happy Monday, right? Welcome, Bronson. So, I got a ton of stories. So, as usual, like and subscribe, hit the bells, share it out to your friends, your pages. If you're on audio, if you're on Apple, leave a 5-star review, write a review. I'll shout it out. Spotify, you can't write it, but you can review it. Also, share it with your friends. With that out the way, as you can see on the little thing down here, the allegedly t-shirt is came in, looks good, wore it, and it is dirty. So I don't have it on tonight. I bought a red one. Come out good. So the new allegedly t-shirts are for sale on the in the Etsy store if you want to go check that out or whatever. But we'll just get on into it. First story is right here in Baton Rouge. It's involving a brawl at McKinley High School. Police officers swarmed a high school Wednesday, just a couple Wednesdays ago, afternoon after a large fight broke out involving both the students and parents on the campus of the school. Police said the melee erupted at McKinley High School around 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon. The school was letting out for the day. More than a dozen police vehicles responded to the scene. Baton Rouge Police Department said the fight involved a large group of students and parents. It's always good when parents are involved, right? It's good raising up on them children there. Because just leading by example. An officer called for assistance, probably the SRO, when the situation did not de-escalate, prompting a large response. Baton Rouge police spokesman said the confrontation reportedly stemmed from an earlier incident involving two students during school hours. Police said those students' parents were called to the school, and another fight erupted as school let out. So they called the parents up, sounds like, to pick up the kids for fighting, and then the parents get into a fight. A man was briefly detained, but no arrests were made at that time. Police said they expect to file charges once they determine who was responsible. The school system released the following statement, they're going to investigate it, yada, yada, yada. I mean, come on. What's up, old bumper jumper? Yeah, parental guidance is suggested for schools, but when the parents show up and they get in a big-ass fight at the school along with earlier incident 3 or 5 years ago, I must be talking about different one. But the parents, it seems like the kids are just acting like how they were raised up. So, do you blame the, well, depends on how old the kids were, but I think they should arrest the parents and arrest the kids. Because sounds like a bunch of knuckleheads were involved with all that stuff. Let me get to the next ones. I got them kind of spread out. Oh, sarcasm. Okay, I got you. This next one, this guy right here, I got some pictures with some people. This fine looking fella right here. He was arrested. Why was he arrested? Because he is a pervert. That's why. Fucking pervert. He was arrested after he was noticed taking pictures of women under a fitting room door. First of all, how stupid could he have to be to think that somebody's not going to see a phone sticking under a door taking a picture of them? So, this man was arrested Tuesday after a woman reported he was taking pictures from underneath the door of a fitting room in a Target. According to East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office, a woman talked to the employees. It's happened a couple weeks ago in April, after noticing a person putting a camera underneath her dressing room door. The woman said she asked the person identified as 42-year-old John Lacasio or something like that. Something like that. I don't know. He's got one of them. What's up, Aaron? One of them names. What he was doing, and she got no response. Employees pulled surveillance video facing the dressing rooms and said that he was spotted by the dressing room doors 4 times and got down on one knee next to the door. Tuesday, he turned himself in to authorities and told deputies he was trying to take pictures of the floor to see if someone needed help. That is the most lame excuse I think somebody could come up with. Oh, I was taking a picture under the door in case, see if somebody needed help in there. Okay. He was booked for 1 count of video voyeurism. Don't have a bond amount. Pervert. Which I don't get. As much free shit is on the internet nowadays. Why would you have to do anything like that? Why? Was he was he selling them? I mean, why? They got too much free shit out there, and you're gonna. Seeing if somebody he was just being a good Samaritan. He's a good Samaritan. Lucky she didn't have Lucky she didn't have a husband or something there. So wonder if anyone did probably believe his story. Yeah. Lucky didn't like. I know when Bam goes, his dressing room. I'm one of them guys that's, I wait for her outside of it. Some shit like that would happen. They would have been calling the cops. He looks like a Mormon dude. They'd have been calling the cops right then and there, but it probably would have been because I probably would have been beating the shit out of him. Yeah, stick a high heel in his eye. You right. Yeah, it would have probably been because I was beating the shit out of him, and it wouldn't have been pretty. It would have been a whole different situation when the cops would, like I said, the cops would have got called just for a different reason. So let's get that pervert off the screen, because that's what he is right there. Just a funky old pervert. Here's the next one. I think I got a picture for it too. This fella right here. Looks like he's been in a little fight, huh? Well, this Louisiana man was arrested after allegedly, our favorite word, allegedly, right? Go check out the allegedly t-shirts in the store. He was allegedly hitting his significant other in the face with a hammer. Like, he got popped a few times too. This happened in Monroe, Louisiana, which is up north. He said police said they were dispatched to the 200 block of Smith Street in reference to a disturbance. Upon arrival, officers made contact with the victim, who advised the authorities that they had a verbal altercation with 29-year-old Henry Bernard Walker, according to the victim. I guess that's Mr. Walker there. According to the victim, Walker became angry and allegedly struck the victim approximately 4 times with his fist, causing the victim to fall to the ground. Walker then got on top of the victim and grabbed a hammer on the floor nearby, striking the victim approximately 4 more times in the head. He's lucky he didn't kill the guy hitting somebody in the head with a hammer. Walker then exited the residence with the hammer and ran in between the resident and adjacent home. Officers made contact with Walker and placed him under arrest. He is charged with domestic abuse battery and second-degree aggravated battery and domestic abuse battery. No bond amount given. So, Mr. Walker was trying to kill his boyfriend. I didn't misspeak. He tried to kill his boyfriend with a hammer. Looks like he got popped a few times too. He got a pretty good little goose egg up on his head there and stuff like that. But he's in jail. I guess maybe they were listening to old school rap music and he heard that song Hammer Time or something like that and just took it literally and just went to town on him. I don't know. But he's in jail, or was in jail. Thought that was a pretty good joke, if y'all wasn't laughing or not, since I can't hear y'all. This next one, a school bus driver. Right here. This man right here. There is a video out there of it. I didn't put any videos up today. I think you can probably go on YouTube and find it. This man right here, he's a school bus driver. As you see, he was arrested, or he just likes wearing prison clothes. This happened in St. Helena Parish, which is a very rural, small parish in Louisiana. The St. Helena Sheriff's Office has made an arrest in a fight that happened on a school bus. According to officials, Jerome McNabb, that's him right there, 72 years old, he got arrested. The fight was captured on video and shared across social media. The video shows McNabb punching a student. It is it's on the news article also, and I've watched it, and he was waylaying on this kid pretty good. The student is in custody of his parents, according to the Sheriff's Office. St. Helena Parish School System released the following statement on Facebook. They're aware of the incident involving a bus driver and a learner. I guess that's a student. They call them learners. I don't know. It's weird. that occurred today. We immediately investigated the actions of the driver of the bus company that is contracted to transport our learners. A review of the video resulted in a referral of this matter of St. Louis Parish Sheriff's Office. So St. Louis obviously has contract bus drivers, don't have their own bus drivers, but like I said, there is a video on it. If not, you can probably find it. This story came from WAFB Channel 9 in Baton Rouge. You can set school bus driver arrested as violent fight on bus if y'all want to go watch the video. But this guy right here, he's in jail. And he was wailing on this kid. I don't know what the fight was about, but the 72-year-old man had enough of it. And hell, for all we know, the learner probably deserved it, is maybe what I'm thinking. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Some of these kids nowadays need a good pop because they don't listen. This next one, this young lady right here, looks like one of her eyelashes are kind of coming off or something. So put that down right there. This young lady right here, she don't look happy in that picture at all either. This is out of Baton Rouge. This woman, she had no idea that she was on speakerphone when she called her former dating partner to brag about stealing a car, allowing sheriff's deputies to hear the whole conversation. So she called she called the ex-boyfriend and was like saying, "Yeah, I stole your car." She didn't know the cops were just sitting there listening. Ashley Charles, her right here, 38 years of age, was arrested Monday for allegedly, there's our word again, allegedly, sneaking into her ex's home off a Husha 2 road and taking the BMW right out of the garage, violating a protective order in the process. According to arrest records, the victim only realized what happened after Charles called early one morning saying she took the vehicle. The victim checked the garage to find the bay door wide open and the vehicle gone. Later that day, while East Baton Rouge Sheriff's deputies were speaking with the victim, she got another call. So I'm assuming she must be in a relationship with a girl or something, because it says she got another call. She got another call from Charles, and she put her on speakerphone. Person on the line started ranting, saying, "Bitch, I got your car. Good luck finding it," one deputy noted in the arrest document. The deputy went on to say Charles also admitted she lied to court officials about not having a key to the victim's car during the same call. The sheriff's deputy later tried to contact Charles at the same number. A person identifying himself as a family member told a deputy where the vehicle was hidden and admitted Charles had messed up. The car was later recovered. Well, bitch, you in jail. That's just stupid. Just stupid. I understand why people people feelings get hurt in relationships and all that crap like that. But really, you gonna go steal a car? She probably broke up with you because your eyelash was falling off. Get some better glue. You can get that cheap dollar store glue for your eyelash. But she in jail. Grand theft, violation of protective order, probably unauthorized entry, and all kind of other shit. So have fun with that. Hello, Melissa. That's the bitch I got your car girl. Gonna keep on going because we got plenty of them. These two people, they arrested another person in this in a gunfight. I'll put pictures up of both of the people that were arrested for the gunfight. We got Mr. Rainey right here with a little face art going on. I don't understand why people. I like tattoos. I don't understand why people want to put them on their face. And this guy right here, them two. It looked like a lot lopsided. He was stolen their dildos. It might have hurt longer. I don't know. Anyway, these two people, and I think he was just recently arrested. This guy right here, or were arrested in a gunfight that killed innocent bystander outside of a Baton Rouge bar. It was in Baton Rouge. A man was booked for negligent homicide after he allegedly, there's our favorite word, killed an innocent bystander during a shootout that unfolded in the parking lot of a bar on Plank Road last year. Tyrell Givens, 34, see him right there, was booked this week for allegedly shooting 3 people during a gunfight on November 21st, 2021. The Baton Rouge Police Department said the shooting likely stemmed from a confrontation at a bar around 2 a.m. that morning. Givens told officers that he opened fire when another man, Javentris Armstead, shot Givens' cousin during a shoving match outside of the bar. As Givens shot at Armstead, investigators believe he struck a car and 2 other people standing nearby. That's why you have to hold your gun this way, like that, straight. You don't turn it that way. This ain't gonna work. Well, you can. You can learn how to shoot like this, but when you're doing this and throwing, it's like the throw bullet makes it go slow. Throw the bullet, make it go faster. Just throw it out. Cedric Parker, who was standing in the line to get food nearby, was struck in the head and died on the scene. Dude had nothing to do with it. Just trying to get a burger, some fries. Stray bullet, brains explode. Police arrested Givens on Wednesday after they determined he fired the shots that killed Parker and wounded 2 other bystanders. I'm taking that guy right there. He was booked for negligent homicide and 2 counts of negligent injury. Givens was also arrested in a separate shooting where he had allegedly opened fire during a family gathering back in March of 2021. So why wasn't he in jail for that? Just let him out on the street. Go shoot up some more people. Armstead and the other accused gunman, this idiot right here, is both in jail for attempted second-degree murder in the shooting. Armstead is also facing a murder charge in another shooting that happened in December, several months before he was booked for the Plank Road man. So this motherfucker right here, this piece of shit, three shootings. People shot, people dead, 3 of them, and he was out on the street. Maybe if they had put bonds high enough where motherfuckers like this can't get out, you have a whole bunch of other people, innocent people, that still be alive. But no. Yeah, exactly. They out on bond on us yet. What, 3 charges? 3 times this dude's been arrested. Every one of them's been violent with guns and shooting people and murdering people. Now you got another guy, all he's doing is trying to get a hamburger, and he's dead because these piece of shits are stupid. Get out there and fist fight. Stop being pussies. What happened to throwing hands every now and then? People can't throw hands no more. It's like, oh, it's good when you get punched in the face. All right, I'm gonna go off on a rant. Let me stop before I just totally go off on a rant. No, we got enough. Some more. I got lots of pictures of just pieces of shit. So here we go. Here's another one. This guy right here. See him? This guy. He just looks like he thinks he's a badass. Oh, Mona. We just bitching about people shooting people. This guy right here. Look at him. Look at his face. He's taking a damn mugshot picture and he's got an attitude. This man right here, he was out on bond when he attacked his pregnant girlfriend and threatened to kill her and the baby, according to the records. Eric Curry, this guy, this piece of shit, was booked into jail on a list of charges Friday, including attempted feticide, which is us trying to kill the unborn child, if anybody don't know. Police said his girlfriend had been beaten, her teeth were knocked out, and he stomped on her stomach in a fit of rage. Pregnant woman, knocked her teeth out, stomped on her stomach. And just because he was angry. He was out on bond from another arrest when this shit happened. The woman sought care at the hospital and appears from police documents she'll be okay. The unborn child's condition is unknown, is not clear. Although Curry's charges did not insinuate the unborn child was harmed. Let's hope not. But according, if it's his child, how do you think you piece of shit daddy tried to kill you before you were even born? Authorities asked the judge to revoke Curry's bond from his previous arrests, which should keep him in jail. He is the child's father. That's all it says. So I don't know any more. Who knows? A lot of these judges now, who knows? They might say, "Oh well, no, we gotta give him bond, so he can get out and maybe kill this woman." Now he was already arrested, got bonded out. She probably got him bonded out, and then he damn near, stomps her teeth out and tries to kill the baby. Come on. This dude should never be back on the streets again. Because when he does get out on the street again, I can guarantee you, if we remember, depending on how much time he gets for this or if he gets bond or not, this face will show up again, and it'll probably be from killing somebody. This guy will end up killing somebody. He shouldn't be on the street. He should be caged up. He wouldn't act like an animal, be caged up like an animal and stay there. That's where he should be. Just trash. You can do that to the woman carrying your own child, and then try to kill the baby too? I mean, just wow. Just wow. I'm even mad. I've been mad. How mad could you be though, really? Really. All right, this guy right here. This man. It's in Baton Rouge. We're somewhere in Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge is just I think Baton Rouge was actually listed like the fifth most dangerous city or homicide rate city in the United States right now. 2 victims are in the hospital. One is in critical condition after a man, right here, allegedly insisted a car accident was their fault and fired a gun at them 8 times before speeding away. A 3-car accident happened early Sunday morning in which a Chevy Camaro rear-ended a Ford Equus, or wherever you say it, according to the Baton Rouge Police Department. Further investigation showed a third vehicle, a Ford Fusion, was also involved in the crash. Witness reports said following the accident, a green Dodge Challenger drove up and got into an argument with the driver and the 3 passengers of the Fusion. The argument escalated, and witness also reported the driver of the Challenger fired several shots at and into the Fusion as he fled. BRPD arrested Marcus Dominique, 30 years old, late Sunday morning. He was booked into the East Baton Rouge Parish Prison on attempted first-degree murder and illegal use of a weapon. Police say Dominique also has a prior arrest for what? What could he have a prior arrest for? Oh, second-degree murder, illegal use of weapons, and aggravated assault with a firearm. That's all they got on that one. So, already been arrested for second-degree murder once. I'm pretty sure second-degree murders had a lot of time in jail, and he's only 30. Couldn't have done that in really no time. But he's out on the street. What he's doing? Shooting more people up. I thought they were supposed to reform them. Can't help some people. You don't want help. And if he bonds out and gets out, he's another one. He's going to kill more people also. That's why the murder rate is staying where it is at. Nice. Got another one. Like I said, I got plenty. They've been doing all kind of. I actually couldn't even put them all down that I had because of all the shit that was going on. They'll convict them of attempted no seatbelt and release them. Yeah, probably would have Article 893 or 894, so it comes off his record, right? So we don't we don't want to have that on his record so he can apply for employment, because I'm sure he's got a high paying job, right? Productive member of society. Not. See my next picture. There she is right here, this lady. She don't look real happy either, does she? She looks kind of mad. She looks pissed off. But I guess she'll be all right. Baton Rouge. A woman, this lady right here, is facing a negligent homicide charge after she drove her vehicle into the path of an oncoming car where her passenger died. According to arrest records, the victim was sitting in the front passenger seat when Takasi Dunn, 41 years old, right, tried to make a left turn on a Jewel Road at Prescott. The arrest report on the April 14th crash filed by Louisiana Department of Public Safety said Dunn pulled her sedan into the pathway of a Dodge Challenger that was heading southbound on the highway. Officers noted that both cars had a green light, but the Challenger had the right of way. The sports car smashed into the passenger side of Dunn's vehicle, knocking it into a pickup truck that was stopped at the intersection. The report said Dunn and a rear passenger were taken to Our Lady of the Lake Pediatric Hospital with minor injuries. A woman who was sitting in the front passenger seat was rushed to Our Lady of the Lake Hospital in critical condition. She died the following night. After we're waiting the results of toxicology report, officer arrested Dunn Sunday on several charges, including negligent homicide, careless operation, and driving without a driver's license. Okay. This one, it was probably an accident, yeah. But she shouldn't even have been driving in the first place, this thing is. I mean, why is she driving? Why is she driving? She doesn't have a driver's license. So, now she's got a negligent homicide charge on her. So, somebody's dead. I know a whole lot more about the story than I'm not going to say on here, but Bumper Jumper and some of them, if you think about the story, you'll know who she is. So we're going to move on from that one. But shouldn't have been driving at all. Now you got a family out there that's lost their mother, and from what I understand, I don't believe she had insurance either. So, which is just, I don't know what's wrong with people. They don't think. This next one I have a picture of. This is like a real. I think it. I don't know if y'all can hear that. I guess it's raining. This story here is out of New Orleans. A woman was caught on camera stealing hundreds of dollars worth of groceries from a store. Which, I mean, she must have thought she was in San Francisco or New York or something. You just go take what you want. Don't have to pay for it, right? But behind her was her toddler that was stealing food alongside with her, teaching her right. No, shove it in your left pocket. Yeah, put it in there. Put it in there. Police are searching for a woman seen on security camera stealing approximately $300 worth of meat. Well, the price of meat right now, that could have been like 4 steaks. From the Oak Park Save-A-Lot in New Orleans on May 2nd, a child can be seen walking behind her, also carrying some of the stolen food. A store manager caught up to the child before they were able to leave the store. He asked the child to give the stolen goods back and was able to retrieve the food before the child ran back outside to their mother. New Orleans Police Department says there are no identifiable suspects or known motive. A known motive. I mean, we know the motive. They're stealing shit. They won't pay for it. They're thieves. They're stealing it. But the point of the story is this woman had her little bitty kid, little bitty toddler, 4 years old? 4 or 5 years old probably, stealing alongside of her. It's taught behavior. So this kid's going to grow up thinking it's okay to steal. It's okay. Just take what you want. I don't have to pay for it. Some people should not be allowed to have children at all. I mean, if she does get caught, the children should ought to be taken away from her And she should never be allowed. I don't care what kind of OCS or child protection shit and all that shit classes she goes to, thinking, oh, I've gotten better now. I realize that I shouldn't teach my children how to steal. I should leave them at home when I'm stealing with a babysitter. You can't help people like that. They're just shit. This next story is also going to come. It's another school bus fight. This they also have a video on this one. This is on WBRZ, ABC Channel 2 in Baton Rouge. If I want to go look it up and watch the video, y'all can yourself. They do have a video on it. A 16-year-old student was ticketed, which is a misdemeanor summons, basically, what they gave it, after punching a bus driver in the face before the bus driver sprayed them with mace or pepper spray, which is basically the same thing. WBRZ first reported on the incident on the wild video that was captured back on May 11th. The video was posted by a social media account that shares videos of fights that happen inside a school. I went and found them on Instagram and follow them. They've actually posted more videos up there. The video shared shows the Terra High campus in the background and a school bus marked East Baton Rouge Parish School. The video was posted shortly after school ended for the day. The video shows the student arguing with the bus driver. Eventually, the student steps onto the bus and hits the driver. The two begin to shove each other, and the driver sprays the student with pepper spray. The school system met with the driver and the student with East Baton Rouge Parish Sheriff's deputies on May 12th. During the meeting, drivers gathered outside to support the driver, which I agree with. I mean, I watched the video. The kid got back on a bus and started swinging on the driver, and the driver pushed her back and sprayed her with mace. The driver pushing her back and putting a bullet in her head. The driver was not criminally charged. The school system has not said if the driver will be disciplined at work. For what? Were they going to discipline for defending herself? These kids are out of freaking control now. I'm not going to sit there and let some fucking kid punch on me or nothing like that. It's just not going to happen. The teenager was issued a court summons for battery. East Baton Rouge Parish System sent previous release statements on the 11th. According to the Department of Communications Public Relations for the school system, the bus driver received a letter of reprimand and was placed on 2 days administrative leave with incident under investigation. I call that bullshit. Like I said, you going to suspend this lady and put a letter in her file for defending herself? She's defending herself. But no, didn't. And then, the 16-year-old, she got released. Her parents, she's at home, on Instagram or whatever they doing, and Snapchatting and all this shit, probably bragging about it. They think it's funny because nothing's happened to her. She needs to be expelled from the school, not allowed to go back, and because she's a cancer, and I guarantee you, her freaking her parents are probably cancer too. Bummer German says fighting on the bus is mandatory elective class in school now. I believe it. Says you get extra credit if you can involve the drivers. That means you don't have to do as much homework. Aaron says he went over to YouTube because his Facebook froze up. I hadn't said nothing to get in jail this time, Aaron. So I don't know what that would be about. But anyway, that school bus driver, that's bullshit. Bullshit. That lady should not be disciplined whatsoever. I watched the video. The kid, they were having a verbal argument, which, the kid came back on the bus, attacked the driver. She sprayed the kid. It could have ended up way worse than that. So why'd she get anything? She shouldn't have got nothing. All right, on to the next one. Baton Rouge again. A bloodied man went looking for help at a popular venue near downtown Baton Rouge after he was shot during a meetup that he arranged through a dating app. So this man went and met somebody on a dating app, and which can be dangerous. Especially, you got to be careful. The Baton Rouge police said the victim, who was shot multiple times, showed up at the Red Stick Social on Government Street sometime after 10:30 p.m. Tuesday. Police said the shooting happened on Spain Street, about a block from the club. Employees say they were closing up the bar whenever the victim stumbled in asking for help. They took proper action until paramedics and police arrived. For me, it was like, okay, take precautions. What happened to my story? That was weird. Make sure my team is safe. We locked the doors. We called the cops. Make sure everybody was safe. I went and checked all doors, walked the premises with the cops to make sure no one was around, said Devin Brown, bar manager of the Red Stick Social. The victim was taken to the hospital and is expected to survive. No other details on a possible suspect or what led to the gunfire were immediately available. Y'all can go look up what the Red Stick Social Club is in that area. If you'd like, not a place I would ever attend at all. Don't know what kind of. He was probably on a dating app, Grinder, I'm guessing. If you don't know what that is, just go look that up too. Go make your profile on Grinder there. Go ahead. Go do it. We got this young fella up here. This one, he didn't kill nobody at least, or even shoot anybody. This man, excuse me, throat's dry. No. I decided to do a lot stricter diet. Me and Bam, and that there is water with peach flavoring in it. Cutting back on the alcohol for a while so I can try to drop some weight off. So there won't be any whiskey reviews or nothing going on for a little while. An Office of Motor Vehicles employee, right here, he was arrested Wednesday for issuing fraudulent CDLs in commercial driver learner's permits. According to Louisiana State Police, 28-year-old Reggie James Jr. issued 6 commercial learner's permits and CDLs to drivers in East Baton Rouge Parish who had not taken the related test. Trooper said on one instant, James accepted $1,300 cash for a CDL to a driver who had not passed the test. Makes me feel good, right? Got people out there driving 18-wheelers that with CDLs that never took the test or passed it. He was booked on 1 count of public bribery, 6 counts of injuring public record, and 1 count of malfeasance in office. I'd read another story. He's just trying to supplement his income. I mean, man's got to eat, right? Just helping people out, giving them some CDL license to go drive them trucks, even though they ain't took no test or nothing like that. But he ain't gonna do no jail time for it. He ain't ever gonna work in that kind of field again. I can guarantee you that. But he was just trying to be an entrepreneur. Poor Reggie. I got to turn the page. I already pulled a picture of him up. Let's see. Dustin says my internet must be messing up. Let me look over here. I just looked at it. My bit rate and everything else is still up, so I don't know. Maybe they just don't like what I'm saying. Who knows? But like I said, I'm showing good on everything. I don't know. There's no telling. Ain't nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. Bam says it's raining and pretty windy here, so it might be us because of the weather going on. I can't hear it in here. I thought I heard raining earlier, so it may be. Yeah, yes, Bumper Jumper, you will have to go back and take the test. Unfortunately, that $1,300 you spent is wasted now. No more big truck driving for you. You can get rid of the platform shoes to help you push on the pedal. Says it looks like he keeps candy in his car. Actually, wrong crime. You're wrong on that one, Aaron. This is out of New Orleans. A Baton Rouge man was found guilty of manslaughter Tuesday for the death of a 60-year-old that happened almost 4 years ago. Garrett Ward, 29, was originally charged with second-degree murder after severely beating Arnold Jackson on January 6th of 2018 in New Orleans. Jackson died almost 2 weeks later on January 18th. His injuries included swollen eyes, a tongue, a broken jaw, and blood pooling in his skull. According to Ward's attorney, they argued Ward was reacting instinctively when he woke up after falling asleep outside of a hotel to someone reaching in his coat pocket. I think he was confused. I think you're supposed to sleep inside the hotel, last time I checked. Inside the hotel, not on the outside. It says he had been found guilty of second-degree murder. He would have gotten a life sentence. So he got manslaughter, I believe. Yes, manslaughter, and he'll do some time. He's going to go to prison, but it's not going to be second degree. He would have done life imprisonment. But he's in New Orleans. This guy probably was out partying on Bourbon Street, got drunk, couldn't quite make it to the hotel, and passed his ass out. You don't do that in New Orleans. Don't sleep on the street in New Orleans anywhere. No, I wouldn't anyway. But now it's going to cost him. It's going to cost him some time. Yeah. Aaron, you did call that one wrong. You were off base on that one. Was not a pedo. We try sometime. Sometimes I had them episodes where it was like I was on a pedophile rampage or something. This next one right here. Try to keep up my numbers. These fellas right here. It's out of Winsboro, Louisiana. It's up north of the state. State prosecutors have charged 3 Louisiana state troopers accused of beating a black motorist. That's 3 guys right here, state police. And they said they hoisted him to his feet by his hair, his braids, and that they bragged in text messages that the whooping that they gave him was going to cause him nightmares for a long time. The misdemeanor simple battery charges in the 2020 arrest of Antonio Harris come amid mounting scrutiny of the state's premier law enforcement agency over allegations of excessive force, particularly against black people, and an institutional instinct to cover it up. Jacob Brown, him right here, Dakota DeMoss, and George Cam Harper, who are white, which it shouldn't matter what color they are. If you do something wrong, you do something wrong, and you have to pay the price. We're seen on body camera video piling onto Harris following a high-speed chase that ended next to a cornfield in rural Franklin Parish. I lost my place. They were kneeing him. The camera shows them that they were kneeling on him, slapping him, and punching him, even though he had surrendered, face down with his arms and legs. The trooper's attorney declined to comment Thursday on the charges. Anyway, they got charged. They bonded out. Their bond was like $1,000. I mean, it's a misdemeanor. What they're charged with, if they're convicted, the most they can get is 6 months in jail and $1,000 fine. I don't even. That's not their bond. They might have ROR'd them. Like I said, it's a misdemeanor. I'm not going to go into the whole case about it, but I'm pretty sure if they're not fired yet,
there are on leave. I'm pretty sure they're probably. I'm willing to bet that they're fired. But yeah, it's 3 guys. Look, from experience, you gotta, after these car chases, your adrenaline's pumping and all that shit like that. You have to learn how to calm that shit down, because the first instinct you want to do is get out and run and attack, because basically, you're mad because the person didn't listen to you. They're not obeying you. And you feel like you're being disrespected as a cop and all stuff like that. You gotta learn how to control that emotion. And like I said, when your adrenaline's flowing, like if you've never been in a car chase, especially on the law enforcement side, I mean, it's just flowing through your veins. So when you get out, you need to just try to calm yourself down, especially after the guy gave up. You got to escalate and de-escalate properly, or shit like this is going to happen, unfortunately. I'm not saying they're guilty, not guilty. I wasn't there. I seen videotapes and stuff, but you need to learn. You got to bring it down. And people, period. I mean, I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying, if you're going to brag about doing something after you did, you do it in text messages, you got to realize that shit just don't go away. It's there. Once it's there, it's there. So don't do it. As long as you just don't do it, period. And if you're in law enforcement and get in that kind of situation, make sure you try to control yourself, calm yourself down and stuff like that. This next guy, he's really happy. He's a happy fellow. I don't know if that's a tattoo or what on his neck. I don't know if like a bird shit on him or something, but he's really happy. I don't know if it's because of this horrible haircut that someone gave him. I mean, it's like bad. I mean, look at his fucking eyebrows. I mean, what the hell is that? It's like I don't know. Maybe I'm just too damn old, but it's bad. But he's happy about it. He's very, very happy. I mean, I love to see happy people, right? Pull it up. This is out of Ville Platte, Louisiana. This subject's 19 years old. He was arrested for allegedly, there's our word again, allegedly, shooting a person in the leg after an argument turned physical. Hey, at least he just shot him in the leg, right? I think he might have shot himself and grazed his eyebrows off. Gavin James, 19 years old, of Ville Platte, is facing charges of aggravated second-degree battery, aggravated criminal damage to property, and illegal discharge of a firearm. James and the victim were in an argument that turned physical when James brandished a firearm and fired multiple warning shots at the victim, according to the Evangeline Parish Sheriff's Office. The victim reportedly continued charging at James, and James fired once at the victim, hitting him in the ankle. Ow. That hit him in the ankle. His hair from Shrek. That's a good one. The jailers didn't find what's in his prison purse. Oh, I'm sure they're hiding some stuff. This had happened on May the 7th in Bond Road. James is currently held in the Evangeline Parish Jail on a $90,000 bond. Like I said before earlier, the hell's wrong with fist fighting, people? Ain't nobody fist fights no more. I mean, when I was growing up, you get in a fist fight with each other, win or lose, you shake hands. All right, you got me this time. Let's go eat lunch, and it was over with. Not now. Nope. This dude right here, it's just there's something wrong with him. He's just completely stupid. First of all, to let somebody cut your hair like that. Look at these bangs up here. This is just, then his eyebrows. What the fuck happened there? And then you walking around with bird shit on your neck. I don't know. Do not know. All right, let's go to the next one. Number 14. This subject right here. Yep. Let's take a look while I pull the story up. I'll be nice. We're trying to be nice, right? They're taking a good look. That's a mean ass looking person.
On April the 19th of 2020, the Albany Police, that's the Livingston Parish, the officers were dispatched to a local store to report of a theft. Officer learned that an unknown, you ready for it? Are you ready? Unknown female went into the store. Female. For the audio listeners, we're at about the 56-minute mark. If you want to go look at the video, and you'll see why I keep saying the female. She filled a cart with items valued at approximately $1,000 and left without an attempt to pay. I know they had a store that you could buy $1,000 worth of shit at in Albany. After an investigation, Albany officers learned the identity of the female and were able to make contact with her on May the 11th. Shakita, the female, Shakita White, agreed to come into the police department to turn herself in. Within minutes of hanging up with the Albany police officers, White went into another store in the area, filled her cart with more items, and left with those without paying. They arrested her, Miss White, after a short pursuit that ended in Tangipahoa Parish. It's not Pahoa. I did that because I was there. Tangipahoa Parish. She is charged with theft, aggravated flight from an officer. She had not one, not two, but 3 active warrants with the Livingston Parish Sheriff's Office. She had a bench warrant for issuing worthless checks. She had another bench warrant for issuing worthless checks. She had a 3rd warrant for issuing worthless checks. Miss White is currently in the Livingston Parish Detention Center on a bond of $37,500, pending initial court appearances. This investigation is ongoing. All subjects are considered innocent unless proven otherwise in court. No unknown user. She got busted for writing bad checks the first time. She just pretended to pay for it at least. Then that didn't work out. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna take the shit. Miss White. So that's a lady. Well, she had kids. She did it. I mean, somebody saw her naked and slept with her. Just I'm stop being mean. Let me stop. I don't know. There's somebody for everybody, I guess. I don't know. She looks like she could be like Shrek's wife or something. I have no idea why you're unknown. That's what it says, unknown user. Okay, Robert. Well, you're unknown for some reason. For this showing up as she's about as much. Yeah, Medea. I don't know. She kind of looked like I said. She looks like the version of the real life version of Shrek's wife or something, her girlfriend or princess, whatever her name was. I don't know. This next one here is he is a sick bastard. So I'll just say right off the bat, we do have a pedo in here because you know we got plenty of those around here for some reason. They got to come from somewheres, I guess. Why not from Louisiana? Right here, this guy right here. He has been arrested for what? I already told you he's a pedophile. He has sexually assaulted a 13-year-old girl about a year ago. Terrebonne Parish, a man was arrested Tuesday after he allegedly attacked and sexually assaulted a 13-year-old girl in a field in 2021. Terrebonne Parish Sheriff's Office said on Friday that Marlon Rios, or however you say it, right there, 28 years old, was taken into custody with outstanding warrants for the attack nearly a year ago. Deputies began investigating this on May 21st of 2021 after a mother reported her 13-year-old daughter was attacked and raped by an Hispanic male, believed to be Rios, in a sugarcane field near the Supreme Drive in Terrebonne Parish. The victim was walking alone near her neighborhood when she said the attacker approached her from behind, restraining her before forcing her into sexual intercourse, according to the sheriff's office. The father of the victim reportedly tried to stop the suspect in the field, but he ran away from the scene before authorities arrived. While searching the scene, detectives found his vehicle parked nearby and later identified him as the suspect. Said he might have been working in the area as a construction laborer. Authorities believe he initially fled the state to avoid capture. Tuesday, he was found in St. Charles Parish during a traffic stop. He was booked in the parish jail on charges of second-degree kidnapping and second-degree rape. I hope he gets ass fucked in jail. Bumper jump says somebody married him. There's hope for us all. I hope that this piece of shit right there gets it. Oh, yeah. Dustin says, anybody want to guess his citizenship status? I mean, he's a taxpayer. I'm just joking. I guarantee he probably works for cash because he's most likely an illegal alien who snuck into this country and should be shipped back, but not under our sniffer in chief. They'll probably give him free money. That's how that shit works. This next lady here, now blonde-headed lady. She done fucked up, but she's a sister of her sister is important. This is out of Covington, Louisiana. Tiffany McMath. Yep. Himmel. How's that name? McMath. I found out. She is the sister of a state senator, Patrick McMath. They're McHappening. I don't know. I mean, I would not want that name. She was arrested and booked in the St. Tammany Parish Jail on Wednesday, May the 11th, for 2 counts each of carnal knowledge of a juvenile and contributing to the delinquency of a juvenile, according to information from the sheriff's office. What the hell is wrong with people? The males, even the females. Why? Why are you out there trying to fuck with kids? There's people your own age. There's people out there your own age, but you want to fuck with kids. To protect the juvenile victim, no additional information will be provided on the child. It says she is 46 years old. She was released on a $30,000 bond. She is a prominent real estate agent on the North Shore, which is a higher-end area, with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. McMath is, or her brother, is a Republican state senator who represented District 11 since 2020. Unless he's out there picking up kids and fucking around with them like she is, I mean, it's just his bad luck that his sister's a pervert and likes fucking with little boys or girls. I don't know which. It don't say, but it's just I don't know what's wrong with these people. That right there, that is that's not Walmart blonde. I'm pretty sure she probably has somebody do it for her. Warren Buffett company. I guess, I don't know, but that's her. But she's probably gonna make her brother's life more difficult, even though it's not his fault, like I said. But she just happens to be related to somebody important, and she's a pervert too. So we talked about some of them perverts the other night on last Wednesday. This next one right here, we got these fine folks right here. We're going to add a picture to it too, because these people, and this little young lady right here, see her right there, this one, her, yeah, they were all inspired by the recent jailbreak that happened in another state. No, she's not a teacher. We talked about I think a softball coach or something this past Wednesday. They had on one messing with the kids or something. I don't think she was a teacher. She was a real estate agent. These people were inspired by I guess by the other ones. That the lady that broke out Mr. Jolly Green Giant the other night. Of course, she's dead. Anyway, this one is out of Red River Parish. Three juveniles, these three right here, because they must be at least 18 now, or they wouldn't let us have their pictures, recently escaped from a detention center early Saturday morning with the help of who? Stupid ass right here. With the help of the security guard. They were on the run for most of the day and were captured by Sunday, authorities said Sunday morning. According to the Red River Parish Sheriff's Office, surveillance video from Ware Youth Center shows the guard, 21-year-old Victoria Toon, loading up three juveniles in a white sedan and leaving the facility around 3 a.m. Deputies said the juveniles were being detained for the following charges. Now, I don't know which one's which on here. Tyjon Lafitte, 17, of Caddo Parish, was booked for attempted first-degree murder. It's a nice young fella there, right? Jeremiah Durham, 17, of Bossier Parish, was booked for armed robbery. Another nice fella, using a gun to rob people with. And Navarre Lane, 15, of DeSoto Parish, was booked for attempted second-degree murder. So you got two, they're fine, upstanding citizens. The four were found in the Houston area in a hotel. Very short story. Don't elaborate. Miss Toon probably was getting tuned up by these three in that hotel. How horny can you be? Really? Really? You need to stop hiring these weak-minded individuals to work in the correctional facilities and stuff like that. She's a weak-minded person that allowed these three boys to manipulate her. She's weak-minded. So whatever time she gets, she more than welcome deserves it. She's a weak-minded person. They need to figure out some kind of test to give people. This shit's starting to happen too much. You're hiring these weak-minded people. That she was allowed to be manipulated by three teenagers. Weak-minded. Hope it was worth it. Stupid ass. Weak-minded people. But 19, right here. He looks like he's mad. I don't think he's having a good day. This one's got our favorite word in it again. So an alleged purse snatcher was arrested for terrorizing a woman that he robbed back in 2020, breaking her car window. It's in Baton Rouge. A man was arrested Saturday after allegedly, go check out the t-shirt, terrorizing and harassing a woman whose purse he stole nearly 2 years ago. My God. The Baton Rouge Police Department said that DeMarcus Corey, 19, he was like 17 or 16 when that happened, was arrested following a reported disturbance in the 3800 block of Plank Road. If you notice, that road name for people that are out of state comes up quite a bit, that Plank Road area. That is one of the nicer areas to live in Baton Rouge City. So, I mean, and visit. If you come down to visit, make sure you get, no, I'm just joking. I wouldn't go down there if I was you at all. Corey allegedly saw the victim coming out of a business and confronted her in the parking lot. Yo, bitch, why'd you turn me in? The victim, police say, Corey robbed back in June 5th of 2020, got a knife to defend herself when she noticed him approaching. She should have stabbed his fucking ass. When Corey assumed a fighting stance, which was the resting crane that Danielson learned in Miyagi-Do. He learned that in prison, though. The victim, she said the victim stabbed Corey in the head. Not deep enough, because he's still here. She then fled the scene and drove home, but Corey followed her and proceeded to break all the windows in her car. Bitch, you gonna stab me in the head with your little piecey-ass butter knife? Officers responding to the altercation determined that Corey was the suspect in the June 2020 purse snatching. The victim has since the robbery, he had constantly harassed her and her daughter about the incident. When asked about the purse snatching, Corey told police, "That wasn't me. It was my homeboy who stole the purse." Well, fuck. Well, why didn't you say so? We didn't know it was your homeboy. We apologize, Mr. Corey. Just go on home. Here's a cookie. Don't forget, let me get you a teddy bear too. Just tell your homeboy to come on down and it'll be okay. Saturday, Corey was booked into the East Baton Rouge Parish Sheriff's Prison on charges of purse snatching, simple assault, terrorizing, disturbing the peace, and simple criminal damage to property. There's another predator right there. He's going to end up killing somebody also. He's going to keep harassing the people that he fucking robbed the first time. Too bad she didn't have a better knife. That's all I'm going to say. Then we wouldn't have that issue because he wouldn't be here. Good riddance. I don't know. Maybe I'm cold-hearted. I don't know. It's just some people you can't help. This next one here, this man right here, he is a business owner right here. Entrepreneur. Coming along. This is in New Iberia Parish, Louisiana. A New Iberia business owner is in jail after a verbal altercation with the customer that led him up to allegedly firing shots. or a gun. According to the New Iberia Police Department, multiple calls started coming in around 11:31 a.m. on Friday morning to report shots being fired in the area of West St. Peter Street and another street. Officers responding discovered the incident happened at a local car dealership in the 500 block of West St. Peter Street. Investigators learned that the business owner and a customer were in a verbal altercation. During the altercation, the business owner reportedly pulled a gun out and shot the customer. That's what you call customer service right there. That's some customer service. The customer's 2-year-old child and another person were present during the incident. Justin Ross Nathan, 27, was arrested and charged with aggravated assault with a firearm, 3 counts, illegal discharge for weapon, obstruction of justice. Nathan was booked into the Iberia Parish Jail. No bond amount given. Guess the haggling over that price did not work out. They didn't want to. They just didn't agree to it. Or, dude, don't play. Like, what? What you say to me? No. You gotta even be careful trying to buy a used car nowadays. People take that shit serious. You could get shot. I mean, I just think I'm not laughing because my gosh, I was laughing because it's just fucking crazy. You never think you'd go in to buy a fucking used car somewheres and catch a bullet for it. I mean, fuck. Crazy times out there, people. Upside down world. Matrix is glitching. This man right here is well, I'm not doing hot nuts tonight because every one of these stories is a hot nut. They're all these people are fucking stupid. This was out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. A man admitted to state troopers that he took, how much? About $40 worth of heroin. I don't know how much $40 worth of heroin is. Never took took any heroin before, so I don't know how much $40 is. I mean, I don't know if is that a lot. We got anybody who's any dope heads or something? Let me know. He told the sheriff's deputy that found him slumped over behind the wheel of his vehicle in the middle of the airline highway. Law enforcement found Daniel Varnado, right here, 34 years old. That dude looks way older than 34. Don't do drugs. They found him asleep in his car at the intersection of Airline and Jefferson Highway. A sheriff's deputy asked him what he was doing. "What you doing, Mr. Varnado?" And he said, "Oh, I was just going home, sir. Just got a little tired. I'm sorry." When told to move his vehicle, Varnado passed through the intersection and began driving the wrong way down Airline Highway before officers stopped him again. "You told me to leave. I'm sorry, I had a dream that I was in England, driving on the wrong side of the road." Man, he's just a citizen. Trooper asked Mr. Varnado if he had been drinking. He said, "Oh, I only had..." How many beers? For the law enforcement people, listen, how many beers did he have? Yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all are all saying the same thing. If I could hear you, he had 2. Just 2. And while we're saying that, if anybody knows, if Robert was still here to tell you, you get drunk people and you ask them how many drinks they had, everybody always says 2. It's always 2. I don't know if that's just a magic number or what, but it's always just 2. And the beers he drank was hours earlier. However, he later admitted to using heroin, which he allegedly just bought at a nearby hotel after he was asked repeatedly about possibly taking drugs. Police also noted recent damage to the front of the vehicle, which he said may have come from hitting a gas pump. You know, them fuckers, I mean, I bought my horn, he didn't move out the way. So, damn gas pump. They later determined the damage came from a hit-and-run crash where Varnado apparently rear-ended another driver just moments before he was found unconscious in the car. But I'm just saying he's directionally challenged. And as he says, it's 2. The magic number is always 2. He was booked for the hit-and-run, operating a vehicle while intoxicated, second offense, and other traffic-related charges. While in jail, Mr. Varnado stuck a nose hosel up his butt and tried... No, I'm just joking. I just added that to it because he's just a dumbass. He might have tried to... Instead of wiping his butt, he thought the faucet on the prison sink was a bidet and decided to stick it in his butt because he's stupid. We're getting close to the end, folks. Bear with me. A lot of them haven't. Started out like at 12. We down to 80, y'all. This next story comes from Opelousas, Louisiana, where had 11 students at Opelousas Catholic High School have been suspended for 3 days after they all allegedly failed a breathalyzer test. The students' parents say, however, the readings were inaccurate and they're fighting back against the school's decision. I know. I mean, I hate when they put gas pumps in the way, especially at gas stations. The incident in question reportedly occurred the night before the students officially became seniors and were all attending a turning senior party. Never heard of one of them. Of course, I'm out the loop. It's an old fucker now, so. When the students came to school the next morning on Friday, a coach suspected that one of the students was still drunk. Because the coach like, I smell it. I can smell it in your sweat. The results of the students' breathalyzer tests caused school administrators to test more students, which led to 11 suspensions. I just want to know, like I said, I've been out of school for a very long time. They just keep portable breathalyzers machines at schools now. It's like here, blowing this. That's what I mean. That term alone keeps getting a lot of teachers in trouble recently. I just didn't know they even kept portable breathalyzer machines at school. The parents of those students met with school administrators Monday, and if it's the little kind, pocket kind you can buy like on Amazon and shit like that, I mean, I know the department I work, I've never seen them. I don't think we use them because they're not admissible in court. So you can't do it. So if that's what they're using, I mean, so now we're told that our children aren't even allowed at church, a Catholic school that the parents, I'm pretty sure, are probably paying for. It's probably private. That's just unthinkable. It's unheard of, one parent said. They're kicking the kids, not letting them go to church because they were drunk. I mean, I grew up Catholic. I mean, you drink wine in church out of a big gold goblet. These kids were just practicing. That parent who has chosen not to reveal their identity out of fear of retaliation, because you don't want the church mafia after you. I mean, the Pope sends out them elite Pope bandits after you. You could be in trouble. It says, in addition to being suspended for 3 days, the students were banned from attending Mass. Which, don't you think that's what it need to be if they out drinking and fornicating and stuff? Shouldn't they be in Mass? Ain't that what Jesus is for? Their senior ring ceremony, they're not allowed that, or any award banquets. The students were reportedly also taken off the youth ministry team and can't participate in homecoming court as part of the punishment. A punishment many parents say shouldn't have been given out. During the meeting with the school administration, parents shared their concerns. We presented them with several facts, several flaws of inaccuracies in testing equipment. We had those students tested at a certified laboratories within 30 minutes of testing positive at school, and they blew .0000 on their breathalyzer at a certified laboratory, the parents added. We also had students who said they observed the coach calibrating the machine and that even when he blew into the machine, he blew positive. The parents say school officials chose to uphold their punishment regardless of the concerns presented about the breathalyzer testing. No documentation of alcohol levels, no documentation of student behaviors that warranted alcohol testing, no documentation of any logs that maintain proper calibration and make sure the equipment was working properly. So this is bogus. All of this needs to be thrown out, and our students need to be able to attend school as seniors, the parents added. News 10 did reach out to the Opelousas Catholic School, but have not yet heard back, and probably won't. They told you to call their boss. His name is Yahweh. Call him. Really, come on. We all been in school. We all had parties. We all got drunk. We drank. And they only suspected one kid of maybe being it, but they're going to just pull this big group of them and start testing them? Come on. I don't think I agree with that one. I kind of agree with the parents on that one. I don't do that all the time. Like I said, those little portable things you could buy on Amazon and stuff like that. No, I don't think that one should happen. All right, we're almost done. People, bear with me. 2 more stories. This fella up here. Pull it up. I like that wife beater. I'm going to get me one of those. Just joking. No wife beaters for me. Everybody wants to see all this fatness. Maybe if I lose some weight or just diet and I can bring sexy back or something like that. I don't know. That's just funny all by itself. This man right here, Donald Johnson, Jr., 54, was arrested Tuesday afternoon and charged with 6 counts of aggravated assault upon a utility service employee with a firearm, which are all felonies. Mr. Johnson right here is a police officer with the Baton Rouge Police Department. Officials say 4 utility workers were in his backyard digging holes for fiber optic cable when Johnson allegedly came out of the house with a gun and pointed it at them. According to arrest documents, while pointing the gun at them, he stated, "Don't move," and that they were not supposed to be there. Utility workers said all the workers had dug holes in Johnson's backyard, but Johnson told the victims to fill the holes and get off his property, which they did. One of the victims then called her supervisor at the utility company. A short time later, 2 supervisors arrived, but as they were walking up the driveway, Johnson allegedly pointed the gun at them. The supervisor stopped walking up the driveway, and Johnson allegedly told the utility workers again to fill in the holes and went back inside his home. Officials said the utility workers had on bright orange-yellow clothing with shovels in their hands to dig holes. The supervisors who were walking up the driveway were also clearly marked wearing shirts with the utility company logo, identifying their employer. Officials added all 6 victims had matching stories. Johnson told East Baton Sheriff's Office that he was armed with a gun, but he never removed it from his holster. He added that he never told the utility workers to get off his property when he saw them in the backyard. So this is a he said, she said, and unfortunately, there's 6 of them that got together and got the same story. I'm not saying he's right. I don't know who's right. I wasn't there. I can tell you from personal experience. I was working night shift one time, and we have 5 Great Danes. They were barking, and they usually don't do that. Woke me up. I got up. There was a car parked almost underneath my damn carport with like New York plates on it and some sticker on the side for some remedy service. And I saw a male sitting in the driver's seat. So I had some shorts on. I keep a 22 pistol close. I took it out where I had it. I put it in my pocket. Now it's a long barreled pistol, so it's not tiny. Put it in the pocket of the shorts I had, and I walked outside and I asked the subject what he was doing. He's like, "Oh, I'm marketing gas lines and stuff like that." I'm like, "Okay, well, they just replaced all the gas lines and they're still marked out there. So I don't know what you're." I said, "Look," I said, "I work nights." And when I walked up, I could see he was on his phone fucking around on Facebook. I just looked down and said, "Look, man," I said, "I work nights. I'm trying to sleep and I got to get up and go to work in a few hours. And you got my dogs barking." Which all you had to do is say, "Look, man, I'm almost done. I'm sorry," and back up and leave. Situation done, right? This motherfucker looked at me and said, "Well, maybe you need to lock your dogs up somewhere else." Excuse me? I said, "You might just want to get the fuck off my goddamn property. Now." Well, I said, "I don't care what you got to do. Get off my fucking property. You're on the wrong property anyway, because my shit's still marked. I can walk out there and show it to you. You're on the wrong property." So he said something. He said, "Why don't you call the cops?" I said, "If you stupid," I said, "You're so fucking stupid. You don't see a police car sitting there, you dumb motherfucker." I said, "Don't fuck around with me. Get off my property." I turned around and walked back up into my house. Called the gas company. And they said they did have people in the area. They gave me the address. Well, guess what? Mr. Stupid ass New York motherfucker was on the wrong property. He was supposed to be next door, because obviously he can't fucking read, except unless it's on Facebook. So I go back outside to tell stupid motherfucker that he's on the wrong goddamn property. Well, he done moved. He's out parked in the road now. But there's 2 sheriff's office units at the end of my driveway. Now, my driveway to my property is probably about 60 yards long, at least, from the road to my house. And they're parked at the end of my driveway. So I walk out there. I'm like, "What y'all want?" "Oh, he called." And I'm like, and he's not supposed to be on my property. I said, "I'm going to tell this stupid motherfucker he's supposed to be next door." And this one cop's like, which I know both of them. One of them's being quiet. And he's like, "Well, he can be here." I said, "No, he can't. Well, he's on the wrong property. Fuck him." I said, all I asked him was, I told him I had to sleep. All he had to do was say, and walk back. Didn't. But anyway, this motherfucker called the cops and said that I out there, and I threatened him and that I had a gun. So I'm like, okay. I was like, "Yeah, you're right." I said, "Dude, I did have a gun." Yep. I said it was in my pocket. I said, "Did he say did I threaten him with a gun?" I said, "Nope." I just told him to get off my property. I wouldn't want to fuck with. Never threatened him. I said, did he ever say I pointed the gun at him? Nope. Did he ever say I pulled the gun out on him? Nope. I said, then where's the law that was violated? Tell me, what law did I violate? I didn't violate any law. This is my private property. If I want to duct tape this motherfucking gun to my head and run around the goddamn yard in my underwear, it's perfectly legal. I might look insane, but it's legal. So they had asked me to fill out a statement, told me I fucked their statement, didn't do it, and told that and yelled out at the New York motherfucker that he needed to take his pussy ass back to fucking New York. But I didn't mean to run off in a whole fucking story. Fucking just ridiculous. Like I said, I mean, all he had to do was say, you know, look, I'm done, I'm leaving, you know, and he's going to get smart ass. Man, fuck you. He's going to run into the wrong motherfucker one day that will pop a cap in his ass. And can't say he deserved it. He can haul his pussy ass back to fucking New York. Go back. All right, last one. Take this one off, put this one up. This man right here. And like I said before on my stories, you know, you fuck up, you fuck up. I'm not here to, you know, bashing cops, but I'm not also going to take up for cops either when they just doing stupid shit either. And this guy right here. Just going to read the story. Get your own opinion. This came off of Unfiltered with Kieran. She used to work for one of the news agencies out here, and chief of police of Baton Rouge kind of got her fired. Now she has her own little thing she does. So she puts out some pretty good investigative stories because that's what she did before. A Baton Rouge police officer is now possibly on strike 3 when it comes to misconduct. Baton Rouge Police Internal Affairs has launched an investigation into the officer for alleged hit and run while he was on duty. That's him right here. Stephen Jones. In September 2021, Mr. Jones admitted to falsifying military documents and turning them into the department so he could take off of work. He was suspended for 4 days. In December 2019, Jones was caught on his own body camera using a taser to threaten college students and repeatedly using foul language, including the N-word. He was suspended for 12 days. Now he is under investigation for an early morning hit and run at the Gordon and Sandiford Auto Service on Perkins Road in Baton Rouge, where he is accused of hitting an air conditioning unit with his police car and driving off. The damage is in the thousands of dollars, and taxpayers might have to foot the bill. The co-owner of the auto service place, Jerome Wiley, said the incident was caught on their surveillance cameras and provided that video to Unfiltered with Karen. In the most current case, Wiley said Jones had been parked behind the place for about half an hour. It's not unusual for officers to park in secluded areas as they write up their reports, awaiting a next call is to do stuff. I mean, I'll go park places and write reports too. That's not out of the way. A lot of places like for you to sit by there because it discourages crime, except when you're the one doing the damage. He said Wiley said when he got into work on Friday, on May 13th, he noticed the AC unit was damaged. That is when he went to check the surveillance cameras and saw the incident took place about 2:37 a.m. The outside of the unit is all bent, and it's where it got slammed into. I could have put pictures up. I didn't think about it, but I didn't. So, not going to happen. They have pictures of it. It's dented on the front, dents cut into the building where it was at and everything else. He went back and looked at his stuff, and they saw the unit, and they eventually figured out who. I'm sure they're GPS, kind of like I'm GPS. Basically, I watched the video. She's on Facebook and YouTube. It's called Unfiltered with Karen. For anybody that wants to go look on Facebook, Unfiltered with Karen, Kiran. If you're on my Facebook page, that last video I'll put it up. I said it's a good video of Nick's funeral. I think she's the one that did it. But I watched the video. I watched the video surveillance of it. It's right there. You can see when he leaves. It's obvious. on the passenger side, he like side swipes the air conditioning unit, and you can see that the whole unit bounce up and slam into the building before it goes back down. So there's no way he could not have known that he did it. He didn't stop, get out, check, or nothing. He just drove off. So anyway, he's been suspended all these times. He's falsified military documents. I read this big long thing. She actually, Karen also did a report on all his things. If y'all want to go, she's on her stuff. Oh, I mean, him threatening people. He was breaking up. It's a college town. He's, I guess, closing the bars down. He went close. Pulled his taser out and had the laser on it, pointing it at people, threatening them, talking to them like, you know, you'd hear a bunch of gang members talking to each other, stuff like that. That's him right here. I don't know how much he's going to take for it, actually, you know. Clean up now, he's damaged and stuff. I mean, if you do it, like I said before, if you do something wrong, especially in his job, at least tell the truth about it. Don't lie about it. Because once you lie about it, your word's no good no more. And he continues to keep lying. So what they going to do with him? I'm curious to see. If something else comes out about it, we'll find out. I don't know what y'all opinion is on it. I know people that work for this department, friends with him. The story may be talking about it might piss him off. I mean, if it does, it does. I don't think he should be a cop. He needs to go. He's just making him. He's wrong. He's not a cop. He don't need a badge on. That's just my opinion. Other people have their own opinion, whatever it might be. It's my opinion. My show, my opinion. Don't like it, don't watch it. He don't need to be a cop. That's all the stories for today. I mean, I went through, 24, 26 stories in an hour and 37 minutes. I don't feel that's too bad. I didn't have a guest, and I didn't record a regular one. I was going to do this yesterday, but ran out of time. So we did this one. Y'all come back Wednesday. So far, I know, of course, Holster will be here, and I know Freebird will be here. Still waiting to hear back from the box. Let me check the old trusty phone here, see if I've heard back from him. I will know. Nope. Have not heard back from the box yet. Don't know if he, don't know if he's going to be here or not. So everybody else will be here for sure. Perfectly dysfunctional. If you look in the chat here, she just put in the link to Karen's Facebook page. If you want to go check out any of her videos or anything like that, go check it out. They're down, like I said, go like and subscribe, hit the bells, share it out to your friends. Appreciate everybody listening. Come back Wednesday. We'll have more news stories. It just won't all be Louisiana, though. I just like to throw these out there every now and then because we just got so much fucked up shit going on in Louisiana. You know, till Wednesday, y'all stay safe out there. Watch your back. Watch your partner's back. Thanks for watching. And remember to smile, because Iceman could always be behind you. We're out.